Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Bobby. Guys, this is an absolutely amazing concept. Guy Bordeaux has roughly 80,000 subscribers, however created a video that generated over 2 million clicks in only 9 days. What is the video topic, you might ask? Well, it is beating Minecraft, but I can't break the laws of Islam. I love the creativity, can't wait to see today's video. Guys, before we jump into it, however, if you enjoy my content, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and check out the links in the description box below to further support my work. Thank you very much, and now with no further ado, let's have a look.
Can you beat Minecraft without breaking any of the rules of Islam? Before we answer this question, we have to establish a couple of things. First, what are the rules of Islam? And second, which ones actually apply to Minecraft? From my research, the rules of what you can and cannot do in Islam come from two main sources. The Sharia law, which comes from the holy text of Islam, the Quran, and the 5 pillars of Islam. The 5 pillars are the foundation of the faith, so we need to make sure we follow these in Minecraft. The pillars are Shahada, the declaration of faith, Salah, the daily prayer, Zakat, charitable giving, Psalm, fasting during the month of Ramadan, and Hajj, the pilgrimage to Mecca. Of these 5, there are really only 3 that we can follow and obey in Minecraft. Let's start with the easiest one, Shahada, the declaration of faith. In order to fulfill this pillar, followers of Islam are expected to utter this phrase, "There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is Allah's prophet." So let's start up a new world and type these words in the chat to start off our run. Okay, boom. I've declared my faith and checked off one of the pillars.
Dude, this is the best concept ever,
but
man.
just wait a little bit and see what else is in store for me. Let's get some wood, shall we?
Let's go. It's halal, bro. You can chop wood.
We have 8 wood.
Yeah.
Okay, we just threw out 4. Okay, wait
Absolutely
a second.
halal.
Why would we throw out half of our wood? Let me introduce you to the second pillar that we have to follow, Zakat, or charitable giving. In the real world, Muslims who follow this pillar donate a fraction of their money to charity. In Minecraft, since money is kind of non-existent, I'm going to say that we will have to donate half of all the resources that I obtain. So if I get 2 blaze rods, I have to donate 1. If I get 20 diamonds, I have to donate 10, and so on. I know that this is harder than what...
Mashallah, the brother just took Shahada and is already donating 50% of his wealth. You don't have to do that, but may Allah reward you for it, of course. In Islam, however, Zakat is 2.5% roughly of your total wealth.
What Muslims do in real life, but I want this to be a challenge, so I think this will be pretty fun. Okay, so like once we've donated these logs, we can use however much of the wood we want in whatever way we want. We just have to donate like the base amount of resources.
Extra rewards.
Okay, let's grab some stone. And we gotta throw half of it out. Okay, let's make some tools. Okay, now that we have a little bit of stuff, let's grab like a bunch of wood so that we don't have to worry about that for the rest of the time. Okay, I think that's enough. Ooh, look at chicken. We can kill this thing. Not so fast, me. This is a good time to introduce you to the third rule of the challenge. I'll be calling it the Halal rule. The Halal rule is exactly what it sounds like. I will have to be killing animals using the Halal method, which stresses the importance of a living and healthy animal, a sharp knife for the incision, and invoking the name.
Bro, genuinely, this is the best video I've seen in a long time.
Name of Allah at the point of the kill.
Salute.
So our guidelines in Minecraft will that it has to be a fully grown animal. We have to one-shot it with either a sword or an axe, and we have to type Bismillah Allahu Akbar in the chat every single time before we kill an animal. Oh yeah, also we can't eat or kill pigs. Alright, here goes my first halal kill. Just gotta type it in the chat, and we have to one-shot. If we don't one-shot, then we instantly lose the challenge. Okay, we did it. Okay, here's another chicken.
Did it bleed out though?
Okay, now keep in mind, these rules stack, so I'll have to donate half of all the animals I kill. So getting food is going to be a huge pain. We can't eat you.
I'm so entertained by this video, guys, but I have to say, keep in mind, the creator of this video is potentially not a Muslim. Highly likely he is not a Muslim, but he came to the conclusion, if I take Islam and I follow the rules of Islam, combine that with Minecraft, I probably will get a viral video. What does that tell us? It just shows you that Islam is growing, that Islam is trending. Islam will enter every household, inshallah.
Ew. Ooh, this looks like a good cave. Okay, we got 8 iron and 12 coal, which really means we got 4 iron and 6 coal. Ugh. I actually hate just donating stuff.
I hate it. I hate donating stuff.
Yeah, but you don't have to donate 50%, bro. Just 2.5.
Okay, so we have 4 iron. That's enough for a shield and a bucket. We're gonna need this bucket for later, and what we're gonna do with the bucket is probably one of the most annoying things I've ever had to do in Minecraft. All right, we need to kill some sheep for a bed. Oh, here's some sheep right here. Ooh, it's a skeleton. I hope it doesn't see me. Ooh. Okay, wait a second. Why am I scared of fighting one skeleton? Well, let me introduce you to a couple more rules of the challenge, both coming from the Sharia law. The first is no murder allowed. Let me read you a quote from the Quran about this topic. And they do not call upon another God with Allah, and do not slay the soul, which Allah has forbidden, except in the requirements of justice. I want you to pay attention to that last part. Except in the requirements of justice. In other words, if a mob needs to be brought to justice, then we can kill him. So the official challenge rule is we cannot kill a mob unless they have attempted to hit us first.
Exactly.
Thus fulfilling the clause of not murdering unless it is in the name of justice. But hold your horses, we have another rule.
This is so well done.
Mobs. Let me take you back to the Quran with a quote of
this guy didn't fall for the propaganda against Islam whatsoever, man. He really obeys by the true Islamic teachings and applies this to Minecraft.
About fleeing from a battle. If any do turn his back to them on such a day, unless it be in a stratagem of war, or to retreat to a troop of his own, he draws on himself the wrath of Allah, and his abode in hell, an evil refugee indeed.
That's it.
This means we
But meanwhile, David Wood is crying, kill the unbelievers.
Cannot run away from a fight once it is started, or else we automatically lose the challenge. So if you're still confused, we have to let mobs hit us before we hit them, and we also cannot run away from them once we're hit, until they're dead. Okay, so if we run away from this battle, it's over. It's done. Okay, come here, spider. He attempted to hit me so I can hit him. Now all I need is enough wool to make a bed. Come here, zombie, hit me so I can kill you. Okay, so let's donate half of this wool, half of this mutton, half of this, half of that, half of that. Can't use any of that. Now, the challenge really
He did such amazing research, only not on zakat. As I said, he doesn't have to give half away.
starts after we go to sleep. So once we wake up, the hardest and most annoying rule of the whole challenge is going to start taking effect. It's time for the last pillar of Islam that we need to follow, Salah, or the daily prayer. Muslims believe in prayer 5 times a day, one at dawn, midday, afternoon, sunset, and night. So we're going to be doing the exact same thing within Minecraft. Since Minecraft days are 10 minutes long, we can put a timer on our prayers to make sure we do it at the exact right time every day.
How good,
Muslims have a complicated way that they pray normally, but for this challenge, we'll have to rinse ourselves 3 times with the water bucket, mimicking the wudu practice. Then we will crouch facing north for 10 seconds, mimicking the practice of praying towards Mecca. So no matter what situation we're in, no matter how close we are to dying, if that timer hits 0, we have to face north, rinse ourselves 3 times, and crouch for 10 seconds, no matter what. All right.
It's amazing that he really wants to obey all the rules, but he's going overboard yet again, just as he is with Zakah. When it comes down to the prayer here, as you can see, Fajr prayer in my country would be round about at 5 a.m. Ideally, you would do the Fajr prayer right then and there. However, you do have a little bit of wiggle room, roughly from 5 to 6 a.m. to complete it. And with Dhuhr prayer, it is even easier. It is around 12 midday. However, you have time to complete the prayer from 12 to roughly 3 p.m. Asr prayer, which is roughly at 3 p.m., you have the time from 3 till 6 p.m. And for Maghrib, which is around 6 p.m., you have from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. to complete the prayer. So you always have some wiggle room. If somebody is chasing after your life, trying to kill you in real life or in Minecraft, no, you don't have to just stop running away and do the prayer. Islam is about self-preservation as well. It's not about just simply dying because it's prayer time.
Find the north facing, okay, this is north, okay?
He's
4,
doing wudu, man.
5, 6,
so
7, 8, 9.
But can you prostrate?
10. Okay, there's our first prayer done. Should I kill this
Allahu
Enderman? I think I should try because I'm gonna need a bunch of pearls, right? Okay, so we have to let him hit us. Okay, so gotta let him. Okay, he hit us. Okay, cool. So that's 1 pearl. Whew, this is not gonna be easy. Okay, what I want to do now is hit the caves and see if we can get some diamonds. Okay, can I hit this MLG water bucket? Easy. Too easy. Wait, it's almost time to pray again. Oh my gosh. Dude, there's so many
just
mobs.
10 minutes, right?
Actually, so many. Dude, it's time to pray in like 5 seconds. Okay, face north. 3 rinses. Now 10 seconds. I almost just lost the challenge because I didn't pray. That's crazy.
Nah, bro, you have wiggle room. You have wiggle room.
I would run, but I can't. I'm totally gonna die.
Why can't you run?
Now would be a good time to mention something. Even though I'm not on
he means running away from the battlefield, but you're not running away if you just run and maneuver. You can do that, you know?
hardcore, if I die...
Do you think the Muslims on the battlefield didn't run? It's about running away, but running in itself you can do.
I'm still counting that as a loss. The only reason I'm not on hardcore is because Muslims believe in life after death, so yeah, if I die, I gotta start all over. Also, I forgot to put it in hardcore whenever I started the world. This is not good.
You don't have to start all over. If you die, you die. Then you go to Jannah or Jahannam. That's pretty much it. So you don't respawn. We don't believe in that.
I gotta make sure each one of these dudes hit me before I can kill him.
Bro, that's not true either, man. Like, he's really going overboard. You don't have to wait for every single one of them to hit you. Obviously, this is a group, and therefore, if one of them hits you, you can already assume that the whole group wants to hit you. So they're fair game. Islam is realism, you know?
Haha. Okay, believe it or not, it's almost time for the next prayer. So this is actually so annoying. Like, I literally just have to stop everything I'm doing. I have to always watch the clock. It's literally like 2.5 minutes apart from each other. And the fact that I have to donate all my stuff, like half of it, it's actually so annoying. Okay,
Okay, in real life, you have the whole day for the prayers, basically. It's not only a 10-minute window. If I would have to pray 5 times in a 10-minute window, I would go crazy as well. And moreover, one last time, you don't have to give away half of your belongings, man.
Officially out of food. Okay, it's time to pray. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. Okay, I guess we'd better just try and get some diamonds. While I'm grabbing these diamonds, I just want to reiterate how stressful it is to be keeping track of all these rules. Not only do I have to keep my eye on the clock and plan out what I want to do so that I don't die praying, I have a bunch of other stuff I got to worry about too. I mean, we're already up to like 6 rules, and trust me, there's more where that came from. Okay, I really need some food. While we're here, let's donate half of everything we got. Oh, that hurts. 17 diamonds donated to charity. Oh!
More research next time, bro.
Okay, we're almost at full diamond. That's pretty good for like day 1. Ooh, a ruined portal. Let's see what's in this chest.
Up, up, up. Be careful, man.
As to the thief, male or female, cut off his or her hands, a punishment by way of example from Allah for their crime.
So yeah, we're not allowed to loot anything from any structures. Not villages, not ruined portals, not anything. We're not allowed to take anything. Unless we want to get our hands chopped off. Sharp.
Yeah, but that's exactly the thing, right? All the Islamophobes, all they hear is chopping off hands. Oh, how evil, chopping off hands. They don't hear the first part. It is about thieves. It is about people in society stealing from you. Do you want to live in a society where people steal from you? I rather live in an Islamic country where I know people won't steal off me because there are greater repercussions. Doesn't that make sense?
Is 5. Oh my gosh. Why do the chests look like that whenever I can't get stuff? All right, man, let's get some more of these diamonds.
Not halal, bro. Not halal.
Oh my gosh, I almost just died. 3, 4, 5.
Bro, no wonder with those autistic TikTok brains hijacked on dopamine, it must be the hardest thing ever to simply stop what they're doing, stop the external input, and simply concentrate on within and do a prayer. This must be the hardest thing for this generation.
Now full
I'm getting old, bro.
I think it's time to go to the Nether. Ooh, lava pool, yes. Bro, more diamonds. Diamond! Dude, this might be like the craziest diamond luck I've ever had on any world. All right, let's see if this spawn is
the baraka, bro. The baraka.
any good. Before we go to the Nether, let me explain a couple of things that'll be difficult for us in here. First of all, the praying. Since we have to rinse ourselves off 3 times with water before we pray, how are we going to do this in the Nether? Well, we're going to use a cauldron to house the water. We'll have to place it down, place the water, then jump in and out of it 3 times in order for the prayer to count. The other thing is that we
But you know, the Prophet has said as well, if you don't have access to water, you can rinse yourself with sand in the desert.
Have to get
I
at
don't know if
least
you have
12
sand
blaze
there.
rods because we'll have to be donating half of them. So just as a reminder, while in the Nether, we'll have to pray 5 times per Minecraft day. We'll have to donate half of all the resources. We have to let each mob we kill hit us first, and we won't be able to retreat from any battle we get into.
Yeah, don't
Simple,
retreat.
right?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, dude, look, it's a fortress right there. Yes, okay. Dude, this is actually so lucky. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. Okay, so that method will work. Okay, so we don't have to pray until tomorrow morning now. So we have like 7.5 minutes. Okay, I need this blaze to hit me. Come on, hit me. Okay, yep. Come here, Buster. Oh my gosh, already 1 rod. Come on, hit me, hit me, hit me. Oh my, dude, I'm actually Dream. Okay.
Yeah, again, here, you don't really have to even wait for him to hit you. When you see that he is attacking you, that's pretty much enough.
I have to be really conservative
You don't
with
need
food.
more.
Okay, we have about 6.5 minutes until the next prayer.
It's not Christianity, you know,
Come on, hit
point
me,
to the
hit
other
me,
cheek.
hit me, hit me, hit me. Oh my, dude, I'm actually Dream. Okay, we have 6 minutes. Come on, hit me, hit me, hit me.
You're gonna die, bro.
Okay, we are not looking good in terms of food. Oh my gosh. There's so many. Hit me, hit me, hit me.
Just kill them all.
Okay, dude, I'm out of food and my shield is on. I'm about to head out. Okay, we got about 1 minute and it looks like we have to fight these guys. Should I go down there and...
It is so fascinating for me to see that this generation actually went back in time when it comes down to graphics, because this type of graphics is really old school. This pixel look is something that I grew up with. So nowadays we have hyper realism in games, but still this generation went back and embraced the look of the 80s and the 90s.
It's
fascinating.
That.
Ba-boom.
Oh,
Oi.
10 seconds until the prayer. Make sure we're facing north. Rinse ourselves 3 times. 2, 3, 9, 10. Yeah, if I get into another fight, I'm cooked. I need to go get some more food.
That's right, bro. Keep recovering. Bismillah.
All right, we're back. Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me.
He gives it halal. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, we theoretically have enough. I want to get 1 more just for safety. That was so annoying. I'm out of literally everything. I'm out of blocks. I'm out of food. I'm out of actually just everything. Okay, now that we're out of the Nether, we need to discuss the remainder of the challenge rules. And yes, there are more than one. I just couldn't fit it on this map thing. Okay, the first, no potions. This is because of the Sharia law of no alcohol. The second is no enchantments. This is because of the Sharia law for no practicing black magic.
Exactly.
The third rule has to do with the
No
Ender
sihr.
dragon. Because the concept of time and the position of the sun don't exist in the end, I'm going to say that we're not allowed to pray. This will make it to where we have to beat the dragon within a time limit of 7 minutes and 30 seconds, because that's the maximum amount of time between our prayers. The fourth and final rule of the challenge is no breeding, enslaving, or taking advantage of villagers. Speaking of villagers, my plan to get the rest of the Ender Pearls was to trade with the cleric.
Honestly, this guy made some minor mistakes. However, when it comes down to the big virtues of Islam, he really got the memo, man. This is absolutely amazing. Some kid here playing Minecraft gets the memo of the ethics of Islam. However, all the evangelicals and all the Islamophobes will tell you how evil Islam is. Oh, no.
I found a village and started to put my plan into motion. Okay, let's make a fletching table. Okay. This dude will trade us emeralds for sticks, so that's perfect. Now all we have to do is just get a bunch of wood, and then we have to donate half of it, and then we can trade with the villagers. So it's actually going to take me like forever to get enough like emeralds for ender pearls. 2, 3.
Another thing, if you really want to keep it halal 100%, music is haram.
4.
There you go.
5. Okay, I knew that this would take a long time because of the whole donation thing, but guess how long it actually took? 1 hour? An hour and a half? 4 hours. It took me 4 hours. Do you know how many times I had to pray during that? Okay, I went back and counted how many times I prayed. 103 times! Oh,
Mashallah,
finally.
mashallah. Good.
All right, dude, I think
Apply
we're
to your real life,
ready
bro.
to go.
And
All
you
right,
will be
let's see which way we
successful.
gotta go. All right. And it breaks. Of course it does, dude. Oh, here it is.
Haram music, bro.
There's no
Haram
eyes
music.
in the portal. I have to go all the way back and get a whole other ender pearl. Because of the whole donation rule, that took another hour. I have been chopping logs for 5 hours. All right, it's prayer time. 1, 2, 3, 9.
Honestly, good for him, man. At least he gets 2 million clicks for his efforts here. If you're not getting YouTube views for your efforts, I highly advise you not to play video games for 5 hours straight.
10.
Honestly.
All right, let's do this thing. Remember, we can't kill him. We have to let the Ender Dragon get in the first hit. Okay, so we have like 6 minutes, 40 seconds to kill this thing, or else we literally lose the challenge. All of this will be for nothing.
Not really.
Okay, so
it's
the Ender Dragon's officially hit us.
Could dragon be considered halal? I don't think so.
No. Okay, so we can't run away from this fight. Oh gosh. Okay, have 4 minutes left. Come on. Dude, I'm going crazy with these bow shots right now. I'm like not missing. As I was bowing down the Ender Dragon, I thought of all the diamonds I had to donate, of all the prayers I had to take, of all the mobs I didn't even want to fight, but I had to. And most importantly, I thought, when the day comes for my Minecraft character to die, will he be with Allah? I landed the last hit on the Ender Dragon with just a few seconds left to spare and hopped into the portal. I had done it. I beat Minecraft without breaking any of the rules of Islam. But then I saw something. Wait a second, who are we? Once we were called the Spirit of the Mountain. Wait, then gods? Wait, these things are gods? But I can't have any other god over Allah.
They're not.
Wait, that means it's impossible. No!
Yeah, funny little twist there at the end. If they call themselves gods, they most certainly are not. Maybe they are jinn. There is no god other than Allah. Not only worthy of worship, but the point of the story is that there is no other god. There's only one creator. That is the teaching of Islam. So therefore, sure, there will be other people that will tell you, oh, well, there are 10,000 gods, like Hindus, for example, but there are not. And those creatures there most certainly were jinns. Anyways, absolutely amazing concept yet again. In the end, he says, let's hit 50k, guys. So that means when he uploaded this video, he was at 50k. Now he's already at 80k subscribers, and his video generated over 2 million clicks. So kudos, Guy Bordo, you did an amazing job. That being said, gains on YouTube are of course fun. I wish him much more subscribers and many more clicks. However, the real gain is of course the afterlife, and that you will only get if you become a Muslim. So I make dua that Allah guides Guy Bordo and his audience to Islam, inshallah. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and check out the links in the description box below to further support my work. Check out my new ebook as well, where I describe my journey to Islam. No, I haven't been born a Muslim. Alright guys, and this is it. As always, may God bless you all. Much love and peace.
يا نفس إن لم تظفري لا تجزعي